Well, hello. How are you? This is Rosa, rcgkreations. How's it going? Bringing to you a mini craft haul. It's not really too many because you can see how deep this is, but this is a small box. And, well, it's not a box, it's a small flat rate envelope. But this is from Quality Crafts, K-O-A-L-A-T Crafts, Jen Evers. She's got a YouTube channel. She's also got a Facebook page called Quality Crafts Budget Shop. And what you do is you order online. You just post on each picture what you want and how many you want. Then they send you an invoice. They only invoice every 2 weeks on a Saturday or Sunday. Typically it's a Saturday, but it's every 2 weeks. And then once you pay your invoice, which she does ask you to please pay your bill by Sunday, the latest Sunday. That way she take everything out to the post office on Monday and get it shipped out. If it's not, then unfortunately she has to do it whenever it's available for her schedule. But anyway, so let's get right into it and let's see, what did we get? Not we, what did I get? There's no we here. It's just me, hubby. We're empty nesters. Okay, come on. I've learned to be very cautious when you're opening packages, because there's been a couple times where I actually ruined an item by cutting into it, thinking it was the material, but it was actually the project. I was like, oh no. Okay, so let's see what we... Oh, okay, I see. All right. Okay. First one here, it's the Christmas background. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Trying to get the glare out of the way, but I let you be able to see it all. Isn't that wonderful? And then, look at these images. Stamp Pen just has some fantastic stamps and dies. And that coloring. I love to color. This one is from E-Cake Success. And it just says Words Clear Stamps. This is called Disney. Oh, cute! Disney. So anybody who's into Disney, here's a bunch of little messages from the Disney characters. Magical Memories, Best Vacation Ever, Dream Big, and My Happy Place, Yum. You know what, I'm not going to take that out. Yeah, I'm going to take it out. I want to see what the rest of it says. Oh, Yum, Fun in the Sun, Time for Adventure, Bring on the Magic. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me see if I can get the back of this. No, let me find something dark. Okay, I don't have anything dark close by. Sorry, but you can kind of sort of see it pretty good. I got this because she was having a huge sale. And I think I paid $6.59, but it could be low. I believe it's 20% lower than that. She was giving everybody a 20% discount. And this is the same thing, but it's another Mickey version of basically the same thing. Oh, here's another. Oh, I love this. I'm going to do this. I have a shrimp, a die, and a stamp, and an embossing folder of like a movie, the old-timey movie film. When we used to have the film that you had to roll and develop. And I'm going to stamp these on there to make it look like it's a little movie. And I'm going to have it as a pull-apart card, so it looks like it's an actual movie. And you're going to have every little character this size stamps with their expressions. Isn't that going to be so much fun? That's no project for that. That was the idea of getting that. And then here is another one. They just have item numbers on here. But, oh, you got to see this one. This is going to be cute. Too cute. Let me put it this way. Look at that. Look at that Pluto. Isn't it cute? So I've got all the Mickey, whoops, I've got all the Mickey characters. Sorry about that. And I want to put this back because I know I'm not going to be able to get to this for a couple of days. I have a vacation that I have to take before I lose my vacation hours for the end of the year, so I got a week. I got a week's vacation coming. It is just called Disney, Mickey Mouse, and Friends, and they're just called clear stamps, but That's going to be so much fun. Oh, these are cute. These are Sizzix switchlets. They're by Catherine Breen. You cut and emboss. But look at them. There's all three, but I'm going to show you. I'm looking at my time frame to make sure I'm still within. Oh, I got plenty of time still. We're doing good. I want to definitely make sure that I'm under my 15-minute time frame. I'm trying to let my video stay under 15 minutes. But look, here's your 3D embossing folder. And then here are the dies. And there's 2 layers to the dies. Look at that. There's 3 different styles and not styles, 3 different types. And styles, it is styles that you get with these. So you actually got 3 different dies. And then your embossing folder. There's the embossing folder. But you get to make, whoops, got stuck. And I don't want to rip my message because I always like to keep the original packaging with the original item. It's called Seasonal Seals is what this one's called. And then let me just show you. Here is, okay, can you read it? I hope you can read it. Let me get a little closer. There we go, a little closer. There. Okay, quit moving, Rosa. Okay, and look. There's another picture of the inside of it. Oops, back it up. And let me get a little closer. But I'm trying to have it stay in focus. Okay. Got it. That's going to be fun, fun, fun. That's going to be... Oh, I see how this works. You're putting... I was going to say, how is this done? You're putting... There we go. That's how you do it. It's got the little magnet that keeps that in spot and sync. So when it cuts it out. That is so cute. Look at that. That's how that's done. So you put your cardstock on top, and it'll emboss and cut at the same time. It's like a little magnet. Yeah, it's a magnet. These little things are magnets. That is going to be too cute, too fun. So you'll be able to get a lot of these projects cut out fairly quickly. Put this back in here. Oops. OCD, Rosa's kicking in. My OCD's kicking in. Put all that together back in here. Put that back in my packaging. Oops. And my OCD's kicking in. I like to have, I'm very particular. And since I have a little time, I can do that. Bear with me and I apologize. Oh, come on. Oh, you know what? It's ripping. Oh, it's ripping. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to stop. And I'm going to do this later because look, it's already ripped it. And I don't want to rip it. I'm going to have to tape that down. Because I like to keep the original packaging together. And I put it in my little plastic storage bag. So that way everything's there together. In case I decide something I just don't care for, I don't use very much, I will resell that. Or give it away as a gift. I'm known for doing that also. Oh, this was cute, cute, cute. This is STP020. It's from Spellbinders. It's called Hit the Road. Look at that. There's the information on it. Oh, I'm out of battery time. Let me recharge my battery, and then I'll bring you back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. I had to put my charger back on my battery. My battery was practically dead. But anyway, let's get back. Isn't this the cutest thing? It's called Keep On Moving. Happy Birthday. Historic Route US 66. Happy Travels. Hit the Road. Oh, and this is a little map with some names of Highway 66, and then one way, and then the old truck. Look at that. I hope I can get this in focus for y'all. Look at that. I hope you could read the name. Let me get a little closer and stay in focus. Come on, stay in focus. Isn't that good? Look at that. Isn't that cute? And there's that little stamp. And there's the messages on it. This is going to be such a fun card. And here they have it on a scrapbook page. That's a sample. It could be a card. It could be a card. I think it may. I think it. You know. I think it that came back. I think that is a card on a scrapbook page. But that's going to be so much fun. That is going to be really fun to do. Okay. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, some wood stamps. Now my wood stamps to keep on space is I take the rubber off the wood. I don't throw away the wood either. I recycle my wood in some other way, project or something. And in fact, here is what I did with one of them. You know those little stamping buddies that everybody's using? They had the big knob. It looks like an old hockey puck or a brand new hockey puck. But I have issues with my hands, so I can't do that. But this, for me, this is the right size brick, and I went ahead and took this plastic thing off the picture. Some of these you can take them off. Sometimes you just can't. And then you can always just sand it and then paint it, but I wanted to keep it natural. Then you just add any old felt. I just put some glue, wet glue, on my piece of wood. Then I put the felt on top. And this is my stamping tool. So all I do, and because of the grooves that come with it, I picked one that had the little grooves in it. I actually just do this with one hand, and sometimes I do it with two. And I apply even pressure, and that makes a great stamping tool. And guess what? Look. It's not all bulky like that big hockey puck one, where some people will use like a bedpost, the round knob of a bedpost, or a critic one, which those are great, those are fine, because you got the whole hand. But for people like me who don't have that, or number one, I don't have room on my craft table for something that big, but something like this, I definitely have room for, and it always sits right here on my craft table, so it's right there, and because of the felt, I already know exactly what it is. So it's always within reach of whenever I need to use it when I do my stamping. So that's just another little tip there. Don't throw away your wood. You know, of course you can do what you want with it, but you also, with winter coming, this makes great firewood stuff. But definitely make sure you take all the adhesive off, because otherwise you're going to have fumes or you're going to get sick, so you don't want to do that. So make sure you sand down any adhesive that's on here before you put it in any kind of a fire, okay? So these are just all different types. Let's see, does it have a name on here? Oh, the Stampin' Up! Does have a name. Okay, yeah. It's called Fantastic Foliage, set of 8 from 1997. So this is an old collection. But that's what Jen has a lot of brand new products. She has a lot of gently used recycled, and some that are brand new, but they're several years old, but they just never used. Because a lot of us crafters, we buy stuff, but we don't use it all. And as you can tell, look at this. I'm almost positive. Look at that. That one has been used. You can kind of see a little bit of black right there on the top, on the tip. But what I like about it is, look at that. Look at the detail on the stamp. So what you see in the black is what you're going to stamp out. Isn't that, look, that detail is just going to be phenomenal. That is the reason why I bought this. So there's that one. This one's called, it doesn't have a name. Oh, there's something right here. Luscious Landscapes. Again, this is a Stampin' Up! Product. But you've got all these landscapes. It's an old, definitely an old one, because it's already turned color on you. Okay. It's cracked. The plastic's cracked because it's so old, but look at that. You got your little pieces of grass. I love this because I'm always making scenery pictures. A little flower. A tree, and this is a small tree. Look at my hand. You can see the size of it. So that's just, this is being perfect for the background, on your backgrounds from your focal point. A little bushes of flowers. These are being perfect. Look at the palm tree. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I think that's, what kind of tree is that one? Is that a, it's not a maple, but look how little. This is going to be perfect to do a background, one that's black, one that's kind of a dark gray, one that's a light gray, and then one that's a little lighter, a different shade, and then get them till you see them in the background, then you do the focal point. And all you're doing is stamping. And do your stamping with your mask. Look at that. I think that's an oak tree. I believe that's an oak tree. And this is just some kind of little bush. Like a little bush. Oh, a little set of sunflowers. A little bushel of sunflowers. And then this one. Oh, this is either sand or a rock with some flowers coming out of the sand or the rock there. See that? But this is another great stamping product. Now this is stuff that's never going to go out of style. It's always going to be around for you. Bear with me, I'm sorry. I had to charge my phone, my camera. The battery's going down on it. Okay, this one's called Send a Celebration Stamp. And this has definitely been used. It's called Green Whimsy Sales. Maybe somebody who used to be a sub-seller, I don't know. Okay, come on. But look at this. It's called Hugs and Kisses. Isn't that a nice one? Now look at my hand. See the different size? So this is great for a focal point on a card. And this one says thanks. No, it doesn't say thanks. It says thank. T-H-A-N-K. Oh, thank you. That's what it says. Thank you. Not thanks. Thank you. Duh. Rosa Reed. This was, oh, Jingle All the Way. This would be cute for Christmas. It's coming, or even for a birthday. Pretty much for anything, because Jingle can be in all year long. And this one, of course, says Happy Birthday. And you can definitely tell this has been used and it wasn't cleaned very well. So whenever I get a used product, I always get my homemade, I have a video and I'll put a link on that, of my homemade stamp cleaner. And I go in there and I get my little brush, and here's, I'm going to show you this. This is a stamping scrubber. I think I got this, who did I get this from? I'll put a link, I'll try to remember to put a link in there. But what it is you get this wet. So you get this wet. I put my stamp cleaner on here. Okay, and then I scrub in here. And it takes all this little yucky stuff. In fact, you know what? We have a few minutes. Let me see, how much time do I have? Oh, I'm barely not even at 5 minutes, so I have plenty of time. Let me get my stamp cleaner. Where's my stamp cleaner? I make my own stamp cleaner. And many years ago, I ordered these bottles, and I have like, I think 100 of them. So I'm down, I think I'm down to like 20, 25. So I make my cleaner, I put it in a big container, and then I pour it in my small bottle. So I have a bottle that stays on my desk here at my craft table. I have one on my travel craft container, and then I have one that goes with my little travel bag for my Stamparatus. So I have my cleaner, and I ordered these little mini misters, and then I just used a Sharpie, and I just labeled it stamp cleaner. And you spray it on here. Okay, I was just checking to see where's the wet part. And then you just clean and scrub. I'm only going to do part of it because I want you to see before and after. As you can see the before and after. And I'm getting in the grooves. And the reason you want to do this is sometimes when you have a bunch of gunk on the inside, if you apply too much pressure, that ink, whatever color that is, will transfer to your project, and you may have just ruined your project because it could be a color that you did not want. on that new project. So this is the one thing that you always want to do, is you definitely want to clean. And here's just my first cleaning, but look at, here's what I just cleaned. Here is not cleaned. And look, you can see the difference of where it's cleaned. You can also spray. I'm gonna leave this part dirty because I want you to see that. There we go. I've got more solution, cleaning solution. And this is just a homemade, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember what all it goes. I have it written down in my little notebook. But I'm also going to put the link of that video on how to make your own homemade stamp cleaner. You know, it's just another way. If you can be frugal on some things, it's another way for you to spend the extra money, because you make some items for those who want to do that, and spend a little bit extra on stuff that you really want. Like for me, it's more craft stuff. I love my craft tools, my wood stamps, my acrylics, my photopolymer stamps, my dies, my embossing folders, my stencils, my ink pads. See how that's dirty? You see that? Right there, black. That's taking off all that old ink. And then you see right here in the little G, you see how little that is? But look at that. See the difference? This is what I've cleaned. This I haven't touched at all. And look, you can definitely see the difference. Let me hold it this way. You can definitely see the difference of where it's clean and where it didn't get cleaned. And you've got a product that you'll always never run out of, as long as you have I think it's 3 ingredients. 2 or 3 ingredients, I forget what it is, that you make. And I do sell these, but only to people, because I don't ship it, because it wouldn't be worth to ship it to you. Plus, it's also liquid. And just get your little, these are from Ranger. Usually, I think they sell these in a package of 3. Pretty much, Michael's, Hobby Lobbies, your local stores, or buy it online directly from Ranger. And they also, there's all kinds of these little misters. That's perfect, because this is a perfect travel companion. I hardly ever use one. I sometimes I go to 2 or 3 day crops, and very seldom do I use the whole thing where I'm doing all of that on there. And this is more than enough that you'll need to take for you for one cropping day or one cropping night. And you have your stamp cleaner, so you have safe space versus having to carry this one. And, or you know what, just use your old stamping cleaner, the original bottle that you already have that's empty, and just refill it. But I like to spray myself. I just personally like to spray. But if I remember the name of, I know, I'm trying to remember it was an online store that I bought this on, and it's called Stamp something. I forget what it is. They sell all kinds of product, but I've seen this at all different kinds of stores. I have never, because since COVID, I don't go into the craft stores at all, hardly ever at all. I don't even go to the grocery store. I just do my food order pickup. But anyway, perfect example of how to clean and then using a recycled product or slightly used product, because not everybody takes care of their products. And you know what? I'm practically going to make it brand new again. But anyway, I thank you so much for watching. We catch you at the next video. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share. Take care now. Bye-bye.